You're right. I don't even know what she's name.
Kazi, for December, I think we should blame Audie's computer. Or Audie's internet.
Why?
Because the team speed keeps going down and stuff, you know?
Does it?
Well, you know, it did the other night, but I know we're blaming Jay Show for that one, but...
No, we blamed you.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, we blamed you. I was the reason that it broke last night.
Ah, yes. Q Polar Express kid. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Meanwhile, up here, my Skyhawk at 4,000 feet. I love it in here. I love my little Skyhawk. I love me a Skyhawk 172R. Yes. My P3D looks so nice with the A2A Skyhawk and yes.
I'm going for dinner. Back in a bit.
Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Well, Mac.
Thanks. For those of you that are DJs as well, you can add music to the files in the Carrie Jim's room.
Okay.
No albums.
Obviously.
And try and do 1 track per artist.
Okay. Proceeds to upload Saturday the 28th playlist that I was gonna do.
They have to go in the right files.
Mm-hmm. Proceeds to shout for freedom. And that's how you know he was listening to Carrie James. And I'm flying the plane. Gonna go outside and take a picture for a school assignment. I'm in digital photography, and the assignment is take 3 pictures of the same object, preferably a plant, outside at a different time of day, because we're doing lighting, and that's part of my assignment. Oh, yeah. Using my Nikon D60, you know, that 1855mm lens with VR, which is vibration reduction. I got it for like $150. MSRP is $400, so you know, pretty good deal.
Oh, actually, I gotta get hold of Sunny too.
Ah.
All files are to be done by Wednesday night. Well, Wednesday afternoon Eastern.
Got it. Today's Tuesday, correct? Or
Yep.
not?
Well,
No,
next
today's Wednesday.
Wednesday. Next Wednesday.
Okay.
Don't
First
give me
Wednesday
that.
of the month.
Don't do that to me.
No, first Wednesday of the month.
Okay.
For a second, I actually thought it was still Tuesday. I was like, how long is my vacation?
Exactly. And
First
I had
Wednesday
them
of the
Longer
month.
than you expected.
And I got the Miami airport in sight.
I'm still a ways out from San Francisco.
Actually, I think that's Opa-locka, yep. Miami airport's a little farther away.
Not too much farther.
Yeah.
Opelika's like 8 nautical miles away, isn't it?
Yep, flying right over it. Who has entered?
Oh no, it's Dan. Everybody hide.
Dan, how you doing?
Rose,
Hello, Dan.
I heard a rumor that Audie was here.
He was.
Hey, Dan.
Like, oh, how's everything
That's
on the other
exactly
side
what
of
it
the world?
was.
Doing fine.
Good day, Julie. Adam, Jason.
Dan,
Cassie.
Dan, I'm flying
Has
in a.
just stepped.
Dan, I'm flying some interesting VOR approaches today.
Oh, very nice. Where at in particular?
Waco.
Waco.
I'm currently flying into Miami though. I'm repoing a plane for Charlie.
Oh yes, you're the official repo man, aren't you?
Not the official. I'm one of the many repo guys that's at detail plant.
I want to repo flat
Yes.
myself, too.
I'm on a Skyhawk from Palm Beach back to Miami.
So you're gonna do, let's see, what do they have there? They are 14, runway 14 and 32.
Yep.
Both with your choice of DME arc or procedure turn.
Yep.
Alright, well, if Audie comes back, tell him I'm watching for him.
You're
Okay.
looking for him, huh?
He's
Where are
very,
you? Where are you?
he's
Where'd you
very
go? Where'd you go?
elusive.
Where'd you go?
Hey Dan, you need to update Audie's FS client if you can.
I can't.
You can't log on to his computer right now.
Not the one that has the joint FS.
Oh, okay.
Only the Steam one. And which has, well, Steam and TeamSpeak.
Okay. Just let you know.
So in the meantime, I suggest everybody just stay on the current version.
Okay.
Oops.
Oops.
I think everybody updated but me. I'm still on 1.2.5. I think.
Yeah, that's not going to be compatible with anybody with the new version, so.
Yeah, I read.
Yes, very good. You read.
I'm back, and hello, Dan.
Hello, Jazz. Jake.
Oh, and here's James as well.
Hello. Good afternoon, morning, evening, night.
Hello, James.
Hey up. Hello.
It's a party in here.
Oh, and James, I don't know if I told you, but on Monday you had a great show.
You did. Thank you.
Okay.
Much appreciated. Thank you.
No problem.
Did I hear somebody saying there's a party going on in here?
Apparently there's a party in here.
Well, we've got Dan in here, we got James, Kazzy, Jaylee. Well, I don't know where Jaylee went, but you know, and everything.
Oh, just in case you didn't hear me the first time, I think my mic was muted. I'm streaming.
Okay. Going on final.
Do you want
approach.
a box of hankies?
Hey, who the what?
And don't do it into the wind.
No. Get frostbite too.
James, I've seen that thing on your Facebook about
What's that?
about making the mac and cheese.
About what?
Something she made some good mac and cheese.
Oh. And as
As
a-
may have mentioned, it's not exactly. Sorry.
Alright, carry on.
I was saying, as Kazzy mentioned, it's not exactly what my eyes were fully focused on.
Alright, Kelsey, what you're on about? The mind boggles. That's the
Yeah.
word on it.
The one about the car was funny.
There's a lot of funny stuff out there.
There is. Alex.
Alright, I'll be back later, I think.
You think?
I don't know, who knows? Who knows what might happen?
Well, Audie's been in here since last night, so.
Do you want me to leave again?
Audie's been in here since last night.
Mm-hmm.
Did he leave immediately before I came in?
Eh?
I said, did he leave immediately? Oh, you mean his name has been in here since last night. Yeah.
Well,
Well,
8 hours ago.
Well, I guess like I said, just to the other folks, just let him know if you see him that I'm still trying to catch up with him.
How many hours ago did you say, JD?
Probably around 8 is what it said on the thing.
8.5
logged
hours
in.
ago. But that's probably when TeamSpeak came back up.
Right.
Uh,
Exactly.
so he really didn't necessarily actually come in at that time.
Right.
He was in here when I got up this morning.
Well, that would have been a long time ago, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. Nearly 12 hours ago.
Nearly 12, yeah. Alright, so anyway, you can let him know. I'll keep trying. Talk to y'all later.
I'll message him.
Yeah, okay.
Later, Stomp.
Adios.
See you later.
Bye.
Hello, James.
Hello, Jaylee. How's you?
Alright, how's you?
Alright, how's you?
I'm not bad.
I'm not bad. No, all good, thanks. Glad to hear you're okay too.
Yeah.
Oh, and JD, I've got your Pope.
Okay, cool.
This CRJ is really sensitive when you're trying to steer it. The airsoft one? Almost ran myself off the road just a little bit ago. Oh, there's water under the taxiway. I don't know if I'm gonna bounce or not. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing some tonight.
Oh, and James,
Mm-hmm.
are you aware of who Christine Alicia is?
That's Audie's daughter, isn't it?
Nope.
No? Okay. Try again, let me see. Christy Alicia. Oh, that's a pop artist. I don't know. Pass.
She is a friend of Audie's, but she is obviously a recording artist. And on Sunday, I was on Facebook on a live stream of hers. She was writing a new song, and she was asking for input from people that were listening and watching. So I was helping her put lyrics to the song.
Oh, good. Brilliant.
So anyway, on Monday, I messaged her saying, you know, thank you, blah blah blah. And she asked if I had her new album, and I said unfortunately not. So she emailed it me and asked me to share it with the other DJs for us to be able to play it on Carry Jams.
Sweet. Nice one. I listened to the recording.
The album is, where is it,
Carry.
JD?
On our Carry Jones.
Your folder, Carrie James.
Whose folder? My folder?
Right.
Cassie's.
Her album is in the Carry Jams radio chat browser in my folder, and it's marked up Christine Alicia. And it's reggae.
Yep. I enjoyed when you were playing that album.
No, let's see if I can find this folder now. Right, and let's start again here. Carry jams, radio chat, file browser.
Yep.
Open.
My folder, Kaz.
Right. Yeah. Christine Alicia.
Yeah, open it up and you'll find there's another folder inside there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was a pain for you to upload too, Cass.
It was a pain for us to upload.
My story? What one?
It's all of it. It's an album.
Alright.
It's an album, yep.
Windshare. Okay. No worries. I'm grabbing it now.
There's a little bit of wind shear. I love me some wind shear.
Makes things more interesting.
The CRJ would be much easier if there was 2 people flying. That way I could fly and the other person could click the buttons. Or I could just turn on autopilot and cheat like everybody else. But I'm not about that life.
Not about that life?
No.
Yeah. How much is there for was an Orbex airport? That makes sense, but it's not.
No way! Aw, I did. I forgot to turn on the landing lights, the strobes. Oh, it's a little late for those.
When you've got those, James, let me know because I want to have a quick word with you.
Drag me to where you need me and tug away here.
Okay. I'll drag you into Wally's office actually as he's sat in here.
Okay, doke.
User left your channel. Over. User was moved out of your channel. Over.
Aw, who lost connection? Oh, it was Atom.
Blame Zeno. Rosino.
Yes, suggestion.
TeamSpeak to user.
How
TeamSpeak to
high
user,
up
do you
is
copy?
San
Over.
Francisco?
The trophy, at least.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a very easy landing for me then.
Yeah, it's down there at sea level. Don't worry about it.
Close enough to it.
Yeah.
Because I am coming in now.
Yeah, it's not high up at all.
That's a bit difficult getting from 32,000 feet down to 12.
Yeah. I mean, pop the speed brakes a bit.
Oh yeah.
If you need to get
Especially
down,
since I'm in a 7.3 or 7.5.
yeah, just pop the speed brakes.
Oh yeah.
Pop them up just a little bit, not too much.
Oh, I've already got them popped up.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got them armed, so that's up just enough to slow it down.
I have got so much wind here at Miami.
Oh yeah, it's windy in Miami.
Like, God. Trying to land.
When you're not
across
in a big old 737, it is windy in Miami.
You're telling me. I'm reading 225/15.
That sounds
Oh.
fun.
That sounds like it's fun even in an airliner.
I'm in a Skyhawk.
Have fun. Good luck.
Yeah.
Mine shows 341 at 75 direct crosswind.
TeamSpeak to user, do you copy? Over.
You're up at
Oh,
altitude.
I had a 93 knot headwind the other day, or just yesterday, my
User
crap.
join your channel.
That's nothing. I had a 105 knot headwind.
Oh wow. Welcome back, James and Cassie.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Despacito.
Negative.
Oh.
Yeah, negative.
I thought it was in your
Positive
speedos.
I need to ask Audie how the wind is in Miami. He's probably gonna say the same thing I did. Horrible.
TeamSpeak to user. TeamSpeak to user, do you copy? Over.
Oh, and of course, it's foggy in San Francisco. When isn't it foggy in San Francisco?
Hashtag blame the bay.
Channel switched. Over. Channel switched.
I'll be right back.
Micro, what was that
Yeah, I
about?
bet.
Think he's gonna land.
Channel switched over. User joined your channel. Over.
Sorry about that.
Oh, good, you're back.
I was watching a movie, so I had my headset turned off.
Yeah, you said you're in a 737.
800, yep.
Uh-huh. Alright, so you should be able to find on the multifunction display somewhere it says fuel flow. You see it?
No, I see the fuel. That's where my engine gauge is at, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I've got my fuel in pounds, and then I have bib, oil temp, oil pressure, FF, and N2.
Okay. Well, pull out your phone, go to the clock app, and then find your stopwatch. And then when your fuel gets to a nice round number, say something that ends with a 0, press start and write down that number. And then wait a minute and then write down that number. Tell them what you get. And do it for all 3 tanks if you can.
Start. What?
On your phone, yeah, stopwatch.
Oh.
Or you can use the clock in the plane if you know how to use that, which if you don't know where your fuel flow gauge is, I'd reckon you probably don't know how to use that either.
Give me a minute.
Actually, do you see anything that says total fuel? That way you don't gotta do it per tank.
No, I just assumed that fuel pounds thing was my total fuel. It's got the CTR in the middle of it.
Yeah, CTR is center.
Oh, I'm running on my center tank?
Do you have any fuel in your wings?
You know what? I'm gonna turn on my fuel pumps and the crowd speed and I'm gonna find out.
No, don't do that.
Okay, how do I transfer fuel?
Don't do that.
Don't transfer the fuel?
Okay, don't do it. Let's see. Send me a screenshot of your multifunction display so I can remember what I'm looking at here.
Okay, I need to set up a hotkey because the F-Series keys on my laptop actually have other functions that'll do a bunch of weird stuff on my computer.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna set
You can use
up.
that light shot thing.
Oh, we're good. I'll actually take a... Oh, you know what? I could, couldn't I?
That was funny. The wind just changed and it knocked me into the overspeed.
That's not working, so I'll just take a screenshot and send it to you.
Radio. Highest internet.
I will. No.
Actually, I found one on the internet. Okay. So, see on your multifunction display, it's the one in the middle with the circles that say your fuel.
Yes.
Look at the one that says FF.
FF, gotcha.
What does it say?
5.1 on each.
Cool. So you are burning 5,100 pounds per hour.
It just went to 5.
Okay, so 5,000.
Now 4.9.
Okay, so that it's close enough. So 5,100 pounds per hour off of one engine. So you multiply that by 2, that is 10,200 pounds. I'm just adding in my head here. 10,200 pounds an hour. You say you've got how many pounds in your center tank?
14,238 and going down.
Alright, look at your ground speed. Or actually, you've got smart cars open. Look at your smart cars.
I'm doing 429 knots.
Okay, look at your smart cars, because I was going to take you to the long version of trying to find out how much time you've got exactly, but you've got smart cars open. So we'll look at smart cars.
Time until arrival is 1 hour and 48 minutes.
1 hour and 48 minutes. Alright. You might run out of fuel, my friend.
Should I drop down at lower speed?
Nope.
Oh, I do have a question. I might have done the engine start thing. It has the GRD for ground and then the FLT for flight. I turned both to flight. Should I have left them on ground?
They should both be on off. Because those are start. Unless you've got a continuous. Do you have a continuous?
No, not in the actual. No, the start thing is you have that little button that you can move for ignition left or ignition right.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's got ground and flight. So if it's on ground or if it's on flight, if it's on ground, that's to actually get air running into the engines and start the engines on the ground. If you've got flight, it just lets the fans spool up on their own because you should already be in the air, flying.
Okay, that's what I have them set to.
But since you're not concerned about starting your engines, you shouldn't have them on either. You should have it on continuous or off.
The default one doesn't have that. It either has ground or... Oh, never mind. I don't know why. It says engine 1 off, FLT switch. Engine 2 off, FLT switch.
Yeah.
So I guess I'd turn it off.
Yeah, just turn it off.
Okay.
Okay. What we can do to get you there with the fuel you've got. This is gonna be fun. So
well, shouldn't I have fuel in my wings?
You should have fuel in your wings, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it to transfer it.
Okay. Does that mean there's not that much fuel in my wings?
How fast are you going in consideration to where your red line is? Like, how far are you from the red line?
Give me a minute. About 12 knots.
12 knots from the red.
Before the altitude. If I lower the altitude, the red line goes up and I can increase speed.
I'm thinking you need to climb.
I need to climb? That'll
climb into thinner air, so that way you're still going the same ground speed, but your speed reduces. That's what you need to do.
Okay. What we suggest? I'm at 34,000 doing 280.
Well, since you're almost empty, I would recommend 38,000.
38? Okay.
Yeah. And you're heading west, I would presume, so yeah, 38 works.
Alrighty, going to 38.
And get there as fast as possible. Don't worry about the fuel.
Alright, I'm going to bring it up for 2,200 feet per minute.
Alright. Just apply full throttle. Don't have it on your auto throttle. Just put full throttle. and then get it up to the red line, and then pull up and keep your airspeed at the red line with your pitch. You know how to do that?
I don't, but I can figure it out.
Okay. Basically, you're controlling your airspeed with your altitude. Remember that slow flight thing we talked about in your check ride?
Yes, I do.
That's where this applies.
Okay. I'll just keep messing with the vertical speed until I've got it, which it looks to be right about where it's at.
Okay.
Oh shit, 42,000 just to get it to frickin' stay out of the red. Well, it's actually in the red now.
Yeah, when you've got no fuel, you should rocket up there. Make sure you back down your throttles before you get to your desired altitude, otherwise you will shoot right through it.
Copy, will do.
And I'm gonna go find a charger for my phone, because it's about to run out of fuel too.
Raj. I just turned on speed because I'm about to hit my altitude here. Ah, there we go. So I need to slow way down. I can bring it down to 260, and it's right on the red. It's in that little bracket, yellow bracket.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything you were just talking about. I was going to get a charger.
Oh, sorry. I'll wait till you get back.
No, I'm back now. I just didn't hear anything you said.
I was going to say, I'm at 260, and it's got me at the top end of that little yellow bracket. So should I lower and get out of the bracket, or stay in that little bracket?
You can stay in the yellow bracket, just don't touch the red.
Alright, looks 258 is going to be it. That takes me down to 4.6 on each. But I might take it out of the bracket because I'm running, both engines are at 91% and 1.
You can try that. Until for the not for the default, the PMDG and the quality wings, both of those, if you're thinking about running low on fuel, the best thing to do is climb as high as you can and then redline. So, I don't know if it's default. Yeah.
You need to get up there while I'm there.
Yeah, just the whole flight redline. You can try, however, slowing down.
Well,
So,
if you're
like-
saying redline it, I'll just firewall the throttle and redline it.
Yeah. Try slowing down, because that does sound pretty interesting. Slow down to like 240 or something like that.
Okay, yep, I'm down to 246 actually. Let me bring it on down to 440. Okay, at 240. Oh, there we go.
You can turn back on your auto throttle again.
Yeah, I got it there.
Okay. And then wait
that
for it
dropped drastically.
Well, hang on.
Engine's coming.
Hang on. Wait for it to stabilize at 240. Give it about 20 or 30 seconds once it gets there.
Yeah, because it's still going down through speed at 240. This is really going to suck if I have to do this flight again.
You won't. If this doesn't work, I'm just going to tell you to shut down an engine and fly at 1 engine speed.
Okay. But doesn't that mean that engine has to work twice as hard?
No, you just slow down a little bit.
Gotcha.
And then you can also turn on your APU and shut down both engines during the descent. And just make sure you start your descent far enough out that you won't need your engines until you get back on final.
Okay.
I've done that before. That's fun. But make sure your APU is up and running before you turn off both engines, because then you lose your airplane. If you don't.
Got it. Well, it seems to work. It's stabilized at 240. Engines are both at 76.8 and 1, and fuel flow went down to 3.7.
Okay. So tell me how much fuel you got?
12,927.
And that's in your center, and you've got nothing in the wings.
That's correct. Both the 1 and the 2 on the same side are reading 0.
And you said 3.9 on the fuel flow?
3.7.
3.7. Okay, 3,700. So that's 7,400. Now you've got enough fuel.
Okay, I've got an hour and 51 minutes to go.
Well,
Oh yeah.
you're going to need to make sure you cut off an engine on your way down, so that way you know for sure you're going to make it once you get on final.
Okay.
It's probably best, just to be safe, plan for an idle descent and cut off both of your engines for as long as you can. But don't get down so fast that you're 40 miles out and you have to level off, because then you will run out of fuel. It's better to overshoot your descent when you've got not enough fuel than it is to undershoot, because you're going to burn a lot more fuel down there at the ground than you are up here in the sky.
Okay. Well, let's see if this works. We're 632 nautical miles away at 28% fuel.
So I presume you're using your GPS.
I'm using my GPS and smart cars.
Cool.
And they're both reading the same thing.
When your GPS says 70 nautical miles out, cut off an engine, and then descend to keep your airspeed.
Okay. So should I stay at 80 or 38 until I'm at 70? Or no.
What? Oh,
Should I stay
altitude.
all the way up at
Yeah.
cruise?
Keep your altitude until you're at 70 nautical miles out, and then cut off an engine, idle the other, and then descend.
Okay, gotcha.
And keep your airspeed on your way down.
Alrighty, I will do so. That should be fun.
I've just spent so much time trying to figure your fuel problem, I forgot to fly my own airplane.
Sorry.
That's okay. Ooh, it looks like I'm 30 miles from the airport and 28,000 feet. Yeah, this is doable. I'll just idle my own and here we go.
Well, I just put comments on my PyRep thing for when I file it, so they are wondering, in case they wonder why I'm switching altitude so much. I just told them. One was to get out of choppy air, and the two was for fuel flow. And I will try not to bug you.
No, bug me as much as you need. I can fly and be bugged at the same time. It's okay.
So should I still firewall the throttles or leave them where they're at?
What?
My throttles. I kind of like that it's holding steady at 77 N1 and 3.8 on the fuel burn.
Yeah, keep everything the same.
Now, is it going to register on the PyRep when I shut down an engine?
Yes, it will, but that does not matter.
It's probably going to raise Sky Chief's eyebrow there for a minute, but that'll be funny.
Joe has told me to do that before. It's totally
really?
totally acceptable in the airline.
Okay.
In fact, Joe has had to do it a few times because the default 7.3 burns much more fuel than it's actually supposed to. So he planned according to real life because he's a real life pilot, and then he ended up there with no fuel, descending with no engines and no APU because he had run completely out of fuel. So he had to manually fly the airplane. No autopilot, no gauges, no multifunction display, primary, nothing. Out the window, and of course default aircraft do simulate hydraulic failures, so the
No flaps or
airplane
anything, or gear.
the airplane gets hard to fly. No flaps, no gear. So you have to manually pump the gear. I think it's Shift G or Control G, one of the two.
Damn.
I need some spoilers to go down.
Well, I can't wait till that distance says 70 on it.
Oh no!
Did you crash and burn?
No, I just turned into the direction of the airport. I ain't gonna make it. Not in the slightest. As high as I am, I'm gonna have to do a circle or something.
Well, hey, this will be a good test of my flying skills to see if I can actually fly and land the airplane with one engine.
No, definitely turn your engine back on before you get on final.
Oh, it's just turning it off to conserve fuel.
Yeah.
Alright. And I'm guessing it doesn't really matter which one I turn off, right?
Nope.
Well, I would have flown one of my mod 7.3s, but I don't have a 7.3-800. I only have up to a 7.3-500.
Oh yeah.
And I figured 800 and 300, that's 300 different numbers. Or that's 300 numbers away, so it's probably 300. Actually, I don't know why it does it.
Well, Dallas and Fort Worth is all loading in right now because my frames are taking slow but steady hits.
Alright, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna go talk to Throne.
Alright. Bless you!
And I'm back.
Bless you.
What?
You sneezed?
No, I said, and I'm back.
No, I heard you sneeze.
I did not sneeze.
You sneezed when you walked away?
No, I didn't. I have a push to talk button on my mic.
Somebody sneezed.
Unless...
Oh no, that wasn't you. That was the virtual flight crew on this aircraft. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Wow, it actually simulates people sneezing?
Hmm.
Wow. That's the payware one, right?
Yeah. Payware CRJ.
How much does that... does it come with the, what do you call it? The crew voice thing?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I want to get that, what is it? I think it's called FS Crew or FS2 Crew or something like that. So I can hear people scream when I slam the plane to the ground.
Oh no, mine doesn't do that. It just has people sneezing apparently and shuffling papers around. And...
Really?
Yeah.
They need to make a software thing where you can make the announcement and basically literally like interact with the airplane. Hear your voice in the background like it's talking to people back there. And be able to call flight attendants up. Like, hey, Jasmine, can you get up here? I need a coffee. Wouldn't that be cool?
I'm streaming right now. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Shut up.
Sync rate.
Well, this CRJ is pretty fun to hand fly, that's for sure. It'd be a little funner to hand fly if I was getting good frame rates.
I hear that.
What's a big plane? Not the CRJ, the airplane taxiing to the runway.
100.
I figured.
50. 40. 30.
You running traffic 360?
20. 10.
Ultimate Traffic Live.
Oh.
No automatic reverse thrust? Come on.
Hey, here's a funny one for you.
What's that?
So Active Sky is telling me that wind is 330 at 12 knots. Hitting Shift Z, FSX is telling me wind is 275 at 96 knots.
Uh-huh.
That's funny. guess for FSX weather itself is set to clear skies, but running active skies, you know, the fixed weather. I just figured it'd be a little more, I should say, congruent or whatever.
Now, I wonder if I'll be able to find an open gate for this thing. Because I look around and I see a whole bunch of airplanes and not a whole bunch of gates. If you're watching my live stream, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Oh, I'm not, but I will.
It's a terrible landing, too. I'm not even sure what kind of landing rate I got. Had to have been like 300 or 400. I smacked the ground.
Is that payware scenery for KDF?
Yeah.
Or Kdfw?
Yeah, it's all payware. The airplane's payware, the airport's payware, the aircrafts are payware, the sky is payware, the textures are payware, the ground is the whole thing is payware, nothing is default.
Damn.
I just need a computer that's able to run it, so I can turn everything up. I'm thinking about getting one of those, too. I'll fork out the money for little things, like all this payware, but I won't fork out the money for the big thing, to run it. Makes perfect sense, huh?
Hey, I'm sending you a link.
Okay. To what?
You were just talking about gaming computer. Well, Ironside makes good, what do you call it, budget gaming computers, which aren't, I mean, it's not Alienware, but I can guarantee you they're better than what you're on.
Oh no, I've already got one lined out that I'm going to build.
Oh, okay. Well, these do already come pre-built, and the cheapest one is, or the one I'm looking at, is $499.
I've just got to stop and look at this paint job for a minute. That is an interesting paint job. See that?
Oh, sorry, let me get back. Just a minute. Hold on one more minute.
Make it over there in my company aircraft.
Alright, now I'm back. Turn the volume on, because talking in chat and then hearing myself repeat it on the thing is really difficult.
Ooh, a nice open gate right here beside the company.
Delta, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Hell yeah. That's a beautiful CRJ. Does the gate come out?
Just a second. I've got to get the power on so I can get the wheel chocks, and then I can turn off the engines, and then the gate comes out. Just a second. The engine's still on. It's interesting. Oh well, I've got a fix for that.
You remember what the service ceiling on a 737-800 is?
41,000.
Okay, we're going up to 40 because we're at 22% and we still have 507 nautical miles to go.
There comes a point where it's no longer economical to go up that high. And I would say 40 might be pushing it.
Okay.
But you can try it and see what you get.
I'll stay where I'm at then. I was looking at my time. I've got an hour and 27, and I do not have a crap ton of fuel. Well, if I don't make it, I'll just blame it on the default 7.3.
Oh, that's ugly. Touchdown at 210.
Guess you burnt the toast on that one.
No. Feet per minute.
Buttered the bread.
Feet per minute, not airspeed. That was feet per minute.
No, I know. But instead of buttering the bread, you burnt